You've probably seen creators talking about selling digital art and opening up a shop, and you may have even thought, that sounds like a great idea. Me too. But how do I even start? Where do I even start? Maybe you've even tried it. Maybe you've made your first file, opened an Etsy shop, and loaded it up. In this video, we're going to focus on 3 steps to get you from your first idea to making your first sell on a digital product. Step 1, define your starting point. Digital art can mean a lot of things. Clip art, wall art, printable quotes, notebooks, stickers, bookmarks, so many things. So we have to have a starting point. You don't need to try to figure out all of these products. You need to pick one, not all, not two, one. Think of it as picking your lane and getting started before you hit the gas. It's going to keep you focused and help you get there faster. And if you're not sure what lane's your lane or which product to start with, I actually created a free quiz that'll be available down below. So it's just for funds. Grab it, take a peek, see what works well for you. And then I also put in a GPT prompt. You can toss to the robots and they can help you flesh out your idea even more. So make sure you check it out. Step 2. We need to go ahead and pick a platform. Where are you going to sell your product? We're not going to sell it on a bunch of platforms. We're going to pick one. We're going to learn it inside and out, and that's where we're going to put our product. We're not going to be bouncing around like little chickens with our heads cut off. And there are so many different platforms. There's Etsy, there's Gumroad, there's Shopify. I think Squarespace has a whole thing. I've heard of Stand Store, never looked into it. You can have your own shop. There's so many places. Redbubble, Society6. You'll want to pick one and do some research. Don't get so lost in the weeds that you're spending days and days and never taking action, but take a couple of hours, do some research, and pull the trigger. You can always pivot later, but pick something to get started. Step 3. We need to build repeatable habits. This is why we're picking one product, not 20. We need to figure that one product out. We need to know it from start to finish, and we need to get efficient with the process of creating it. That way, we're not being clunky. The first few times you make something, it's going to take you longer. You have to learn the process. And this is normal. And you're going to feel overwhelmed. But eventually, after you do something multiple times, you're going to get in a rhythm and you're going to become better at producing it or batching it. And then you'll also be able to tweak it and make it even more consistent. Now, here are a couple bonus tips for you. Let's set some realistic expectations. This isn't normally overnight success. I know you'll see all the videos on YouTube how you can make millions of thousands of dollars a day, and maybe you can, but there's a lot more people out there that it takes quite a bit longer than that, and that's normal. It's not sensational, it doesn't get as many clicks, but don't expect overnight success. This is the long game, and you have to stay motivated in the messy middle. And remember, you're learning and you're building momentum. Focus on learning, doing keyword research, learning how to improve your listings, improve your mockups, improve your process. And you want to be consistent for at least a few months. I think, what is it? Most small businesses aren't even profitable for the first few years. That's not what we're hoping for, but we need to be realistic. Let's remember, you don't have to figure out everything at once. This is not just like you don't learn anything all at once. Let's pick one product, one platform, and a few hours this week to get started. This thing, it takes time, but the small steps and all of the work you're putting on now eventually leads to a bigger picture. Every digital artist you admire started with one small step, one small idea. Who's to say you won't be next? It's not necessarily glamorous, but it's real. And if you want some help picking your first free digital product, go ahead and take my free quiz. It'll only take you a few minutes, and if you're having some decision fatigue, it'll help you have a perfect place where to start, put the prompt in GPT, and get even more ideas for a theme and a layout for your first product. Go ahead, you've got this. I believe in you, and I'll be right here cheering you on. And if you enjoyed this content, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. And I hope to see you again real soon. Have a great day.